Ali here at MindWaveMeditation.com, and today we're going to talk about you. You are the most important thing on this planet right now, right here. You, it's all about you. Just pause for a moment and realize that your life is all about you, and not in a kind of like, oh, everything's about me, the world revolves around me kind of way. But kind of, it really does, because without you, there's nothing. And what we really need to do in this year to make this our greatest year yet is just take a moment and actually be a little bit selfish, just for a moment. Pause life and just take a moment and really think about you. Look in the mirror and say, who am I this year? What is this year? What's happening? Am I just going to float through life and just hope that it's all going to go to plan? Or am I going to design my life and make it go to plan? Now, things always change, you know. I'm not just going to say, hey, design your life and everything will just go to plan. It could, but we know things change. The world we live in, I mean, I'm doing this. I never thought I'd be doing this. This isn't something that I had a plan to do. Things change. So we've got to move with the times, we've got to adapt and change, but ultimately, we always need a direction. We need a plan. We need to be focused on something that helps us get out of bed in the morning, or those times when we just feel really low and we're really confused and overwhelmed and stressed and anxious and blah, blah, blah. We have something underneath all of that that guides us back to where we want to be, which is right here and right now. As you know, you got this stuff covered, but ultimately a vision, a purpose, a reason to be here and now, a reason to live, a reason to live. That's what we all need. And through teaching and guiding people, I've realized that it's apparent that people either have a reason, a purpose, and a passion, or they don't. So in this video, we're going to help you figure out who you really are, what you really want to be doing, and how you can make that happen. So keep watching, and you know what's coming next. Whoa. Okay, so how do we build a vision? Now, before we get to that, we've just got to clarify one thing, which is you're really either one of three people. The first level, the people who don't really know what's going on, just going with the flow, maybe working in a job you don't like, maybe stuck with someone that you're not sure is the right partner. Life is just happening to you. It's just happening and you're just going through it. And we've all been there. We all understand that place. And I just want you to know that that's a really heavy place to live in, but you can always pull yourself out of that space with the tools that you have, videos like this, the amazing techniques and things that are available to everybody. There is hope to crawl out of the story that you're living and crawl up to the next level, which is the people who are a bit more comfortable. They're maybe still working that job that they don't like, or working on a vision that's not necessarily their own true vision, but everything's going okay. Life isn't all doom and gloom. They're out of the victimhood. Life's just what it is. And you know, we know there's something else. We know there's something more. The next level is the people that are crushing it in life, or generally crushing it. You know, they've got the family, the business, maybe you married the person that you wanted to marry, maybe the plans are going good, a number of things, everything's kind of going cool, or you or at least, you know, have a sense of gratitude for being alive and the things that you have and the people that you know, and you know, you're basically crushing life, but there's still that sadness inside, or that unfulfilled, you know, space in your heart, or You just know there's something more. And the great thing is, it's funny because no matter how rich you are, how poor you are in money or abundance, it doesn't matter. We all share these levels. And the real key thing to do is to know where you are first of all. Once we've found that place, we know what we need to do. So we need to figure out what's holding us back, essentially, from getting up to that next level, or to finding out what more there is to life. And to do that, we need a vision. We need a purpose, a plan, a mission of some kind. We need something to help us just, no matter what comes our way, what changes, we just pivot and tune to the goal. And this is the exciting part, because I can help you with that, and it's really cool because I'm about to show you too. So stay with me. So when we have a vision and a purpose and a plan and a mission, we can sidestep a lot of anxiety, a lot of overwhelmment, a lot of stress, because we can realize that a lot of this added stress, anxiety is sometimes just coming up to remind us that we have this mission. You know, I was having a debate with my wife about some of the business stuff we're doing, and we were kind of getting like heated, but you know, it was all good. And we reminded each other that, oh look, we're just getting really passionate about this thing that we're doing, and you know, ultimately, you know, and we both kind of shared a smile, like, oh yeah, like we were just getting a bit like, it was basically, which thing do we do first? And like, no, we should do this first and whatever. And that anxiety that stress came from passion. It came from the love of the thing, the mission. So we instantly tapped out of it because we knew that we were on the right track anyway, and we were just kind of, it's an obstacle that we had to figure out. A lot of the times when things come up, bubble to the surface and really pull us out of our life, it's to do with things that aren't to do with our mission, just day-to-day stuff. And if we can kind of pause and just look from a different perspective, is this problem to do with my mission? If it is, then, okay, I can just shake that off and realize, you know, it's all for the greater good, and I'm just kind of getting passionately worked up about something. Or is it something that's just day-to-day stuff, just life stuff? I mean, we only have to look at the news to fill our head with a million different problems. And when we can separate those two things, that is a massive layer of stress that we can handle and manage a lot easier. Like, is this problem a big real problem, or is it just collective anxiety? Oh yes, it's just, I'm just generally going through life that's heavy enough. So making these observations is really key on your journey to success. However you see success, if it's going from this layer just to this layer, or this layer to beyond. So we've got to tune into that vision, and the way that we do that is first deciding who we are, what we're here to do, and are we willing to commit to this vision of ours. This vision could be, you could be retired and your vision could be, I've done all these things in life, I just want to work on this project, or I want to make this, I want to just start doing this hobby. It could be anything, it could be really small, or it could be like, I want to be the best parent for my child or grandchild. So how can I do that? I need to make sure my relationships with, you know, X, Y, and Z need to be good, and I need to work on this, this, and this, so I don't bring up this and this, and you know, it could be anything, but we need to organize ourselves within the chaos of life. So I just want to invite you into showing you what my life looks like. I have me as a whole, and I organize my general week, my months, my year, and all the things I need to work on. And then I have this, my business, and then I have music, which is my passion. So all of that in the mind, and that's just kind of the big three, all of that in the mind is just a big like past, future thoughts, ideas, what I could do, what I should be doing, all the rest of it. It's just a whole load of noise. And unless I organize that, it's just game over. I'm just in a big tangled web of meh. That's how I like to say it. And when I was younger, nobody ever told me this stuff, and it seemed that I lived in a world where people knew how to study, be organized, save, do all this normal stuff. And then there was people like me who were just like, how does everybody know this stuff? How is everybody doing this stuff? And it was so confusing. I sent myself in a downward spiral of doom all the time because I didn't know these simple things that everybody knew. And I didn't even know how to ask for that because I didn't know what it was that I was looking for. And then years later, I started to ask people, like, how do you study? Like, and my friends that were academic or very intelligent were like, well, you just study, you know, you just do it and you just find a course. And I was like, no, but how do you actually study? And they were like, what? And I asked so many people this question and no one really gave me an answer. And I realized I studied by listening to podcasts and writing things down, and trial and error. I had books and books and books and books, notepads of, I'm very interested in different subjects. So I had notepads and all these things in different notepads, half written, screwed up, like loads of notepads. And it dawned on me that if I organize myself into the subjects that I like, the subjects that I do, the projects that I'm creating, then maybe I could figure this out. So I want to show you right now how I do this. This is my magic book. This has my daily rituals, things that I just read over and over, who I am, what I'm doing, my missions, all sorts of things. This is just for me. This isn't for you. This is for me. This is a daily reminder of my vision, my mission in life, what I'm here to do, and the reprogramming of reading this every day, scanning it, reciting it, just reading it out loud does wonders. This stays in a box because this is my powerful manifestation, mental selecting gratitude journal. Writing that every day. I write 4 things I'm thankful for. I send love to 2 people, change it every day, and then I have 1 wish, and that's called the 4-2-1 method by a guy called Craig Beck. Look him up. It's a really cool little thing. It's just a nice way to keep being grateful and putting things out there and tuning to what you actually do want. And it's not necessarily like it magically appears, but it helps you, or maybe it does, it helps you tune in to what you're actually doing. And just those 2 books alone, which take very little time to commit to, reminds me every time I'm down, I'm reminded quickly about why I'm here. This is another one I'm just doing at the moment. If you see there, it says the system, healing, and then I've got yet to fill these in. I'm doing this at the moment. This is my daily, weekly, monthly book. It's just simply keeps me on track, like weekly in healing, in teaching. What am I doing? Okay, daily, weekly, monthly. What's my to-do list? It's a simple check. And those 3 books are basically my world. That's the university of me. That keeps me aligned, in tune, on the path, you know, just getting things done. Then we've got music. I realized music for me is 2 things. It's organization of what to do with my band and the projects I'm doing, and writing lyrics. Lyrics, organization, done. Next we've got MindWave. We've got a book for students. We've got a book for YouTube. So in that YouTube book will be notes on this video, and then a whole bunch of other books for specific subjects that I'm into, like mindfulness and meditation and coaching and just things like that. So they all go in specific books. I mean, look, that's a whole ton of books right there. I mean, to some people that might be crazy, but you think about it, when you're at school, you've got maths, science, physics, English, arts, blah, blah, blah. You've got all these jotters and notepads. We don't do it for ourselves. And if we don't do this for ourselves, then how are we meant to organize anything? We just go through life. Someone might call you off the cuff, hey, do you want to do this? Yeah, cool, you go and do that. And maybe if you'd organized yourself that day, you might look at your diary and go, no, I can't do that, I'm doing this, and this is how things get done. The people that know this, they know this. The people that don't, do not. And this is what I want this video to be for, is to the people who don't know it to go, oh, yeah, maybe I could organize some things and get things done. And the people that do know how to do it, as a reminder to refresh your goals, refresh your vision, get those notepads, get those books out, and create your life and your vision and your mission, and fine tune it, and get rid of the old notebooks that are half written, or pull out the ones with the great ideas and put them in the new one. Just get organized. And yeah, I've got a batch of maybe 10 books there, but they all serve a specific purpose, and they all help me organize within the chaos. So if you don't have a vision, if you don't have a mission, then let this be the video to help you. There is a link below for my Dare to Discover mini course, which takes 2 hours to watch. It'll talk you through all of this stuff. It'll help you go from not knowing really who you are or what the next step is, to guiding you easily through simple stages, which you can do in a matter of hours, or do it over a weekend, or maybe do one video a week. However you want to do it, super simple. You will, by the end of it, have your mission, your vision, a crystal clear perspective of life, of how you want this year to go, and to be your best year yet, as they say. And when you've done that, then you can really wake up in the morning, and no matter what is happening in your day, pull yourself closer to this vision of what you want. You can have a vision, and then you're back at work and the vision just goes disappears. Or you could be juggling it a bit and then it's gone. Let's change that. Why not have your mission of life be the thing that you're gonna get done, the thing that you're gonna make manifest in this lifetime, the thing that is gonna become your legacy, no matter how big or small it is, tending a garden, creating a business, whatever. Create something, make something happen. Decide right now that this is the video that is going to change your life forever. Why not? Click the link below. Let me know how it goes. Let me know in the comments. Send me your thoughts, your feelings, and all of the rest. And I'll see you on the next one.